Morning. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Time Peace Garden. And, we're going to do a little bit of harvesting. I'm already started to water. Going to be a high heat day, high index. I'm supposed to be, 97 regular, 107 with the heat index thing. It's going to be hot. So I've already started watering. Been watering for about 30 minutes now. Turned it all on, got it started, went back inside, had breakfast. So now I'm outside. So, all the fun things. This is my compost pile. I got another volunteer. Not sure what it is, but it's growing. Otherwise, we're just going to be out here harvesting this morning. I've got some peppers to pick, and morning harvests are always better. And then, I love a good mushroom in the morning. Now, I'm not eating these. I'm pretty sure these are not edible. But there's several of them here. Yeah, Panda's like, what is it, Mom? It's a mushroom. She won't eat them. They're not, she knows they're not for her, for lack of better words. So, we're going to start here in Garden 2. I've got peppers that need to get picked, and I'm pretty sure there's some green beans that need to be picked. I'm going to turn off my gate here. So I also need to take a quick walk around. I can't find my gloves. I'm not sure where I left them. So, all right, well, I'm going to get started in here. Actually, I'm going to take 2 minutes and go see if I can find my gloves. I'm pretty sure that when I was doing firewood, because that was the last thing I did, I just left them lying somewhere. Hopefully I can find them. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, Garden 3. All right, I won't lie, I've already harvested. Panda's like, Mom, it's getting hot. Might be time to go to the house. See her? She's supervising. Let's get it done, Mom. Get the video. Let's go. So this is, again, my volunteer squash. It's a newer one. Hi, Panda Bear. It's a girlfriend. This is the one that the grass has grown up and around. Trust me, it's doing fine. There's another baby right there. There's a good butternut right there. Now they're not ready to pick yet. Look out, Panda. Look out. No, come on, back up. Good girl. Good girl. If you look at his stem, where the butternut squash stem meets the stem of the actual plant, until that actually dies, they're not ready to harvest. So I say that because the gourds are the same way. I'm gonna jump tomatoes and peppers. I just picked a bunch. They're in the bag. I'll show them to you in the house, But anyway, it's the same way with the gourds. Until the actual stem dies back, it's not ready to pick. And that's my basket gourd. Isn't that awesome? So everybody's just like, yeah, let's do this. Poof. You can see I got birdhouse gourds hanging in here. Basket gourds hanging in here. Just awesomeness. There's a basket gourd way down there. I like his coloring. Again, I have those moments where I hope he keeps it. We'll see. And I say that because this is the one that had that coloring, I don't know, 2 or 3 videos ago where I was like, let me zoom out a little so you can see it. He's got that stripe on him. Now, so far, as he's gotten larger, it's gotten a little lighter, but he's still got that stripe on him. That's awesome coloring, And then, come through the jungle in between the peppers and the zinnias and my sunflowers. Everybody on this side is just loving life. This is more that volunteer butternut squash, and I'm gonna have a good harvest for butternut squash. They're everywhere. Anyway, this is my largest basket gourd. Trying to zoom out so you can see size-wise. Hold the leaf back. There you go. So that's my hand on him. Does that make sense? And my hand didn't even go halfway around. So he's huge. He's going to be huge. He's going to be the best basket in the bunch. He's got a friend over here. Again, there's my hand, and that's about, I still can't go, you know, exactly half. You know, I'm almost half, but he's also bigger than my hand. You know, I can't wait to do some of the artsy-fartsy stuff I do with them. This is that one that's got that variegated color. And he too, see, let me see if I can get a good standing point so you can see him. There's my hand, and it's not halfway around. I mean, it's just, he's large, you know? Same thing with the birdhouses. I was showing fingers before where you could, you know, see what the hand does. My hand barely covers his bottom. Barely covers his bottom. You know, barely covers his bottom. And I mean, I've got my fingers spread. So, they're good size. You know? Let me see, the last one that I'll show off. Will be this one. Because he's got such a long neck to him. Isn't that awesome? Alright, that's the gourd world. There's another long neck one. I won't bore you with the gourds. You'll get bored when I actually start doing artwork with them. Now, if you've never done gourds before, how do I say this? You gotta wait till the stem dies. When the stem starts feeding it, then that's when you can harvest it. And then you gotta let them dry. And it will be April, May of next year before they're actually dry. And when you dry them, you wanna hang them outside. Because the green skin that you see right now on the outside, that actually has to rot off. So, and it's possible it will mold. So you put them outside. Best bet is to hang them by their stem outside, which isn't a problem. I'm gonna stick up some of my my little fencing stuff that I use on the when I did the hoop tunnels last year, the little mini, you know, cold frames. I've got some extra of that sitting up on the hill that I've not. There it is, right there with the pool noodle on it. I'm gonna unhook it from there and literally hang it on the underside of the shed awning there, and that way I can hang the gourds from it, so they'll be dry, you know, out of the elements, but outside where they can slough off the outer skin and do the gourd thing. So, but I'll take you along for that adventure, you know, show you what I do a piece at a time. And with that, Miss Panda and I will talk to you later. Dun dun dun! Today's harvest. Alright, so we're going to start over here with the corn. The stuff that looks yellow is the last of the first series of corn that I planted. That's why it's gone a little yellow, but if you look, I went ahead and opened this one up. You can see the corn is still just awesome. Just, you know, I don't have any worm damage up here at the top. You know, I can't wait to eat that. Doesn't that just look great? Now the green ones here are just as ripe. Does that make sense? But they were planted later in the season. So I'll eat these guys first. I'll eat these guys second. Crookneck squash. Squash bugs are gone. They're producing, which is awesome. Tomatoes, 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 and tomatoes. So my, you know, little red cherries, my little golden cherries, my pears, and then my regular tomatoes. Anaheim peppers, green beans, jalapeno peppers, and elderberry. So if you look, he's quite ripe. I have more ripe than not. Now the green ones are not ripe. I cannot eat the green ones, and the stems are not ripe. So you got to sit there and pick them all off and separate them. But I have more ripe than not. And if I didn't pick it now, you can see where I've got empty pieces there. That's because the birds have started to get them. So it was time. Just, you know, pick the whole head. I got a couple more heads out there. And then my jalapeno peppers. And I call them tree bugs. I don't know what they're called for sure. I'll have to look it up. But this is what they do. They eat the skin, but they don't actually bore inside the pepper. So when the neem oil doesn't stop them, and DE doesn't stop them, so, you know, I'm I'm gonna say it's my fault because I probably should have started harvesting about 2 days ago. But 2 days ago I was crazy busy, and when I got home I was crazy tired. Um, and then yesterday I went to the gym and saw on the line and had to paint, and it was just insanely hot when I got home. We're gonna have another insane hot day today, so I was out doing stuff this morning, watering and harvesting. So this is my fault. Had I picked them 2 days ago, this one and this one that's got some of the bug damage, they would look like the rest, no bug damage at all. So I'll just, again, eat those first type thing. But otherwise, that is an awesome harvest. It's like, what am I having for lunch? Veggies. All right, I will talk at you later.